I'm Cicely Davis, and I'm running for Congress here in Minnesota's Congressional District 5. I am not running on fancy slogans or boutique issues. I am focused on three major issues, and that's public safety, educational freedom, and combating inflation. Now, more than ever, is a time for a Republican victory here. The time has never been more ripe for a Republican victory as it is right now. I believe that we can change America. We can change CD5, and we can combat inflation, deal with public safety, and give educational freedom to parents here in CD5 by addressing literacy and graduation rates and eliminating critical race theory from our classrooms. I need your endorsement, and I can't do it without you. Thank you so much for your support. Or work towards common sense solutions to crime, and I will ensure that our inner cities have the support and that they need to make sure that our cities are safe and secure. The only way that we can truly revitalize Minneapolis and downtown is to make sure that it's a safe place to live, to work, and to visit. I will also work on combating inflation. When the money in your wallet is worth less today than it was yesterday, that can have terrible financial consequences. The Biden administration and his supporters have made a series of rhetorical dodges. They've made some rhetorical dodges to dump responsibility for their ruinous policies that actually caused inflation. Ilhan Omar, for her part, she doesn't even try to hide it. She wants to cancel rent, and she wants to make college free for all. We cannot spend money we don't have. And so what we need is smaller government. We need less taxes. We need to be able to afford to live in Minnesota. And I'll work on educational freedom. I will work to make sure that we rid critical race theory from our classrooms. We need to reintroduce civics. Our children need to understand how our government works and why it works. We cannot continue to raise generations of children who are raised to hate America. And we know that that starts at the very base of education. So I will absolutely work to combat that. I entered this race 7 months ago, not to increase my profile, not to increase my celebrity status. I am the only candidate who's running for Congress right now who've actually visited with moms, with millennials, and with mothers. I am the only candidate who's visited with public safety officials and with police chiefs, and I have visited with liberals. I have visited with people who don't vote like us, and they're saying that this: I don't feel safe. I feel unsafe when I go to the grocery store. I feel uncomfortable if I want to go for a jog. I feel uncomfortable walking at night and walking my dog. I need a champion. We need someone who can actually come into this district and unite us. We need someone who can come into this district and calm things down. And we need a district and a champion who actually will fight for us, who will truly represent us, and not interested in political theater. That's what we have right now in Ilhan Omar.
Right.
She has got to go.
Yes.
More so than any other time is right now. Here's the thing, you guys. We are literally on the cusp of history in this district. We just have to make a decision if we're willing to stand up and make it. There has never been a more compelling time than right now to secure a Republican victory in this district. The Blues actually want it. How do I know? Because I'm talking to them. They actually want it because they're not being represented. They want it. I'm talking to them. I'm engaging them, and they're telling me that what we need is someone who can actually bring us all together. And so here's my plan, path to victory. This cannot be run the way it's been run any other time. It simply cannot. We have to do things differently. And so what I'm trying to do, when I speak to independents and I'm speaking to liberals, I'm trying to create a commission structure where I can say, you know what? I'm not asking you to vote R, and I'm not asking you to vote D. I'm asking you to vote C. Right now, I need for you to vote C. You can still remain a Democrat and vote for me, but if it's still costing you more at the gas pump, then you need to vote C. If it's costing you more and more in inflation, which is at a 40-year high, and your paycheck you're receiving less and less out of your paycheck, then you need to vote C. And so they're recognizing, what are we seeing right now? We know what's at stake. Our borders are at stake. We have an administration that is literally costing us our energy independence. We're looking to Iran and Venezuela for oil. Are you kidding me? We have the sustainability. We have energy here in America. We can be energy independent. They botched Afghanistan. We're working under Ilhan Omar, who literally does not care about this constituency. Things have got to change. Now is the time. What I can do is this. I can build coalitions. I can bring people together. I can unite this district, and I think that I can raise and increase the base here in CD5. But I need your help. I simply cannot do it without you. And so I very humbly and respectfully ask for your endorsement to be your Republican candidate here in CD5. I am the only candidate who actually lives in the district. Okay, keep that in mind. Lives in the district. But this, to me, you guys, it's absolutely personal. It's personal for me. And so if we really truly want to secure a win, 25 out of 27 losses, to me, is too many. Now more than ever is the time. Please, I implore you. If you have any further questions, please reach out. But we can do this right now. So let's do this for CD5. Let's do this for Minnesota. And let's ultimately do this for America. I ask for your endorsement. You have to understand what that means. It's not that I'm compromising on our principles. I'm not going to do that. I will not step away from our principles. What I'm doing is I'm asking questions. Do you feel safe? Are you better off? Were things easier for you 2 years ago? You know, what are those things that actually concern you and concern you today? And once I open that gate, I'm able to get in and have that conversation. What I'm doing is, like I said, creating that permission structure. You can still remain a D. And that's the thing. I'm hearing that, oh, but I've always voted Democrat and my dad voted Democrat and that's the way I was raised. I get that. I was raised in that monolith. And so you can keep your D identity, but you're voting for yourself right now and you're voting for us. If you want cheaper gas prices, if you want to work towards safety in the district, then you're going to have to do something different. And I remind them that it's up to them. If they decide in 2 years that they don't want me, it's up to them to vote me out. But at least let's be strategic and get the right person in. This is not the Democratic Party, that's what I tell them. Your party has actually been hijacked by a tyrannical Marxist agenda. So let's at least get you there. That's how it's going.